Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching solving linear equations. Before we start solving linear equations, I want you to go back and do the introduction to equations. So today's lesson is basically focused on variables on either side of your equation. So we have 2x plus 14 equal to 5 minus x. So on the left hand side we have an x. So what I normally do is I write down the letter that I have on the left hand side, and then I write down the number that I have on the right hand side. So on the right hand side I have minus x. If I want to move minus x to the left hand side, I have to plus x, because the inverse of negative x is positive x. So therefore I plus x on the left hand side. I have plus 14 on the left hand side. If I want to move the number on the left hand side to the right hand side, I'm going to minus 14, because the inverse of positive 14 is negative 14. So I will therefore minus 14 on the right hand side. So on our left hand side I have 2x plus x, which would give me 3x. On the right hand side I have 5 minus 14, which would give me negative 9. So I have 3x equal to negative 9, so I'm going to divide by 3 on the left hand side, divide by 3 on the right hand side. So here I will have x equal to negative 3. Okay, let's try another sum. Number 2, let's have a look at x minus 5 equal to 2x plus 3. Now here we have a choice. You could either move your 2x to the left, but in this case, because 2x is bigger than x, it would be easier to take the x to the right hand side so that you don't end up with a negative x on the left hand side. So I'm going to move my x on the left hand side to the right hand side. So I've got x here, I'm going to minus x here. Therefore, on the right hand side, I'm going to write down 2x. That's what I have. The number that I have on the left hand side is minus 5. So to move x from the left hand side, I'm going to minus x. Therefore, minus x on the right hand side. On the right hand side, I have positive 3. To get rid of positive 3, I'm going to minus 3 on the right hand side, and if I minus 3 on the right hand side, I therefore need to minus 3 on the left hand side. So here I have 2x minus x, which would give me x equal to negative 8. Okay, let's go on to the next one, number 3. Number 3, I have 3x plus 2 equal to 2x plus 1. So with my brackets, I'm going to use the distributive law, where I multiply out the factor on the outside by each term on the inside of your brackets. So 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 2 is 6, equal to 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 1 is 2. Now here we're going to move our letters to one side and our numbers to one side. So I have 3x on the left hand side. On the right hand side I have 2, and my 3x is bigger than my 2x, so therefore I keep the x on the left. And I'm going to move my 2x to the left. So in order to do that, I need to minus 2x on this side. Therefore I'm going to minus 2x on the left hand side. I have positive 6 on the left hand side, so I'm going to minus 6 on the left hand side. Therefore I need to minus 6 on the right hand side. So here I will have x equal to negative 4. Okay, let's have a look at number 4. Number 4, we have 5x, 5 times x minus 2 times x plus 1 equal to 3 times x minus 4. So we're going to multiply out here. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times positive 1 is negative 2. And on the right-hand side, I have 3 times x, which is 3x. And 3 times negative 4, which is negative 12. So the idea here is to have our x's to one side, numbers to one side. So we're going to have 5x minus 2x equal to, and on my right-hand side, I have a 3x. So I need to move the 3x to the left. So I'm going to say 3x, the inverse of 3x is minus 3x on the right-hand side. Therefore, I'm going to minus 3x on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I have negative 12. So I'm going to move, I've got minus 10 here. The inverse of minus 10 is plus 10. So basically, I'm going to plus 10 on the left-hand side to get rid of it. So therefore, I plus 10 on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, I have negative 2. So I'm going to plus 2. So therefore, plus 2 on the right-hand side. So 5x minus 2x would give me 3x. And 3x minus 3x is 0. We don't need to write 0x, it's just 0. On the right-hand side, I have negative 12 plus my 10 plus my 2, which also works out to 0. Now, in this case, if you have a sum that is 0 equal to 0, it basically means it will be true for all values of x. True for all values of x. Okay, I was going to do one more sum, but I think this is it. This is sufficient. I hope you found this quite useful, and just subscribe and like, as well as just let me know in the comments if you would like anything different, or if you'd like me to do a lesson that you haven't seen so far. Thank you. Bye.